Good morning, everyone. So, our first step to trade stocks is to analyze which stocks are moving good on the day, right? Either bullish stocks or bearish stocks. And then we can create alerts on them, right? For example, plug is moving good. Then go to plug, and then we can just create an alert. We'll use top trend, and then buy sell alert, and create. In the same way, coin is moving good. So, today, all the Chinese stocks and Bitcoin related stocks are moving good. So, we already created alerts for all the Chinese stocks like JD, Baba. That is your first step where you will analyze which stocks are moving and then create buy and sell alerts. So this is right. If you want to trade stocks or options, this is what we do. We look at which stocks are moving good. Right. Either you can do it before 8:30, before the market open, or once market opens, you can see which stocks are making a nice move where there is a lot of bullish momentum, or you can also look at which have a lot of bearish momentum. So generally these are, if they are below -2%, then they are good for puts. If they are above 2%, they are generally good for calls. So first thing is we'll create the alerts on them. In the same way you want to do for futures. You have to do the same thing. Whichever is below 1%, they are good for short. And whichever are above 1%, generally they are good for the long positions. Whichever are in between, you can ignore them, right? They are like choppy, they are moving up and down. So you ignore the tickers which are not either above 1% or below 1%, right? For example, NKD, ZN, ZF, ZT, ES, all these are moving little choppy. So up and down. So we want which are very bullish or very bearish, right? That is where you can make nice profits. If you trade with the choppy instruments, they can just move up and down without a proper direction. So that you will be in a loss or you will be taking a higher risk. Your risk will be low when you trade with the instruments where there is a lot of momentum, right? In the same way, like for example, forex. If you want to trade on forex tickers, you do the same thing. Look at which ones have a lot of bullish momentum. So we already took AUD, USD, and all these things made already $100 in the meta trading. So yeah, if there is a lot of bullish momentum above point 3, point 4 in forex, then you use them for long positions. Something is going down, all these are generally good for short positions. You can again do the same thing, right? Create the alerts on them. right? Like this, your first step is whichever you want to trade, whether you want to trade stocks, futures, forex currencies, cryptos, you have to go look what is the change percentage and select the top three and bottom three from the list, right? These are like the top three. These are like the bottom three and create alerts on them, right? You so that so now we created alerts for all the yeah, let me also create for futures. For example, Bitcoin is one of the good moving ticker. So I'll go and create GC or Ethereum is one more good moving ticker. So you are not directly entering the trade, so you are only just creating a alert at this point of time. Right, like this. Whichever you want to trade, you will look at the most bullish and bearish, and you will create alerts on those tickers. So that is our step number one. Right? You can use the indicators for stocks, options, futures, cryptos, anything. But the process is same. Whichever you want to trade, creating the alerts is step number one. Now, step number two, once you create the alerts, you will start receiving the notification, right? The algo will send the notifications, right? We created an alert to tell the indicator whenever it is good for buy or whenever it is good for sell to give us an indication, to give us an alert, right? So that because you cannot keep watching all 10, 20 different charts at same time. So the alerts will help you to filter out, right? Out of that 20, 30 stocks which are moving good, you want to know which is the best one. So for example, now it gave an alert for TUP. So if you look at TUP, you, again, it is a penny stock, right? The price is just 1.2. Penny stocks are generally risky. So we can avoid the penny stocks, right? Generally, any stock which is less than $5, unless there is very strong catalyst, right? Today, maybe because of earnings, UP is moving good. But yeah, we can, because penny stocks, this market players can suddenly within 1 minute, they can dump it big. So let us avoid the this penny stock TUP. Let us go to the next example. That is AIG. We created notification on AIG and it gave a buy signal now. So let us go one by one. Let's let's hide the top trend gave. So top trend gives us multiple things. It will give the buy and sell signals. It will also tell us is it good for day trading? Is it good for swing trading? So if this cloud is blue, that means it is good for a long position for swing. If this cloud is green, generally it is telling it is good for day trading. Right? You have two clouds. One is day trading cloud, one is swing cloud. If both of them are blue and green, generally it is a good opportunity for a long position. And also we have this strong, these are support zones. This is a support. This is a support, strong support areas. This is our EMA 200 line. Generally, if stock is above EMA 200, that means generally the overall trend is bullish for that stock. And this is the resistance. So once the stocks starts moving, it can go all the way till 74.2 or yeah, approximately 74.2. So based on top trend, we have a good indication that there is a possibility for this stock to move, right? Because it is above the support and above the EMA 200, and it is, we got a buy signal. There is a resistance here, but right, we just don't depend on one indicator, right? This indicator gave buy. So now we can also, right, it also, it might do a double bottom or something. So we should always look for another multiple confirmations before we go ahead and take the trade. So if you see the next indicator, right, we are not just depending on one algo or one indicator. We'll look at confluence of multiple indicators. If all of them give a similar signal, then we can go ahead and take the trade. So now we are looking at the price pulse, right? First thing is we saw the top trend. Top trend gave a buy, uh, and it was above EMA 200, above the support. Resistance is far away. So from top trend, it was looking good. Now, if you look at price pulse will show you where the big players are buying and where the big players are selling. And also it shows us what is the trend in different time frames, what is the overall relative strength in different time frames. So trend is looking good. It is bullish in all time frames. But if you look at the relative strength, generally we should see green in 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minimum. It should be green in 135. If it is green in all time frames, that is much better. So trend is looking good, but still there is a lot of bearish momentum, right? Because most of these things are red. That means there is a possibility for stock to come little bit down. Maybe it may touch this area and then start bouncing up, right? Here there is a lot of big players are buying around this 73, 73.1 area. So even the top trend gave us an indication that it may go up, this one is telling us it may still go little bit down. So it is better we wait without taking the trade because we are not getting a proper confidence. We are not getting confidence that this can immediately start going up. So we can hold on taking this trade. And let's look at one more example, PLC. Now let's look at SC, right? Let us look at some quality stocks. Generally, if stocks are good companies which are well known, the volume will be more, right? So even though we are setting alerts on some tickers like Real, TUP, PLC, which are not that famous, but if you have notifications of some good companies, always go with the good companies first, right? Because that is where you will have a lot of volume compared to a small penny stocks or mid, right? Low cap stocks or mid cap stocks. These are like high cap stocks. So now let us look for SC, right? We have to repeat the same thing. Okay, it is above EMA 200, above the support level. The resistance is somewhere around 80.2. So it is looking good in top trend. And then if you go here, came to the discount area. Your momentum is bullish in all different time frames. The trend is bullish in 10, 15, but 3 and 5 are still looking bearish. And we have one more indicator where you can also look at how many buyers and sellers are there for that particular stock. We can go to settings. For example, I want to see for SC. So if you look at SC, it shows that approximately for every 38,000 sellers, there are around 99.4 buyers. The CP ratio is 2.6. That means there are, for every one seller, there are 2.6 buyers. For Baba, for every one seller, there are 6.4 buyers. Then for TMF, for every one seller, we have 25 buyers, 20.4. So we can, right, whichever stocks you want to see, we can put those stickers, right? You have to go to the custom and then you can edit, right? You can edit not only for stocks, if you want to edit for futures or options or for cryptos or forex currencies, you can put all those symbols here, whichever you want to validate one more time. So this is also giving a good picture for SC, right? Then now we can go back. So we got confidence from top trend. We got some confidence, right? It is not 100%. If it was green here, then we can confidently enter calls. Just because it is little bearish, instead of calls, we can go with bull put spreads, right? Which is low risk, right? Even if stock stays somewhere here, also we can make profits, right? If, for example, if it was green complete, if it was green, complete green, then we can directly go ahead and buy the 80 calls, right? Because we have full confidence from top trend, price pulse, and also from our scanner, we got the complete clear picture. But here, because your discount area is around 78.8, your premium area is around 80.1, there is not much gap, right? If there is a big gap between your buy area and sell area, you can make more profits. Here, the the distance is very small, so maybe it may go till this 80.1 and drop again. So one is you can go ahead and buy the bull put spread. Right? What do you mean by bull put spread? When you are bullish about a stock, you can sell a higher put and you buy a lower put. For example, if the distance is very high and if all these were green, then we would have bought the 80 or 81 call, something like that, for next Friday. Now, because the distance is less and also these are still red, we don't have 100% confidence. So if we want, we can just go with a bull put spread, or we can wait for some more time. We can look for a better opportunity. Right? Let's look at some other better opportunities because we don't have 100% confidence, right? We don't need to take every trade. Even if we take one or two good trades, you will make $200-300 done for the day, right? There is no compulsion for us to take when you don't have 100% confidence that whether it will, right? It is like a chopping. It went up, came down, again it is trying to go up, it may come down because your buy area, sell area are very close to each other. Now let's look at maybe coin, right? CONL is, so it from all the way from 32, it went to $35 today morning, right? This is our buy area, this is our sell area. But generally we go along with the trend, right? If a stock is bullish, we'll always wait for the buy signal. So if you see here, we got a buy at the bottom. There is a strong support. It went all the way up. Now we got a sell signal. But if you look at the swing cloud, it is blue. Day trading cloud is green. So you don't want to take the trades again as the trend, right? Because the trend is bullish. You don't want to buy the puts or you don't want to enter a short position on this one. If it comes little bit down, maybe it may come here or it may come here, and then again it will give a buy signal. At that point, it is good to enter the calls, right? Rather than buying the puts, because for profit booking, it might be a small pull down, pull back, and then again it may start going up. So we better, right? Unless you see a huge sell order block. For example, if we see some big number like 20,000 sell order block, 30,000 sell order block, it is better to avoid buying the puts. Even though we see a sell signal, you avoid the short positions here. Right? I hope you got the concept, right? How we are making 85, 90% success every week. We look at multiple indicators. Based on that, we take the trades. Then we can make 99, 90% of the time, we can make profits. So I'll go ahead and buy the bull put spread for SC for coming Friday. So I'm selling 81 and buying 79 put for SC for coming Friday. And I'm collecting around $103 for each contract. Right. Again, as I mentioned, if these two were also green, we'd have directly went ahead and bought the calls. Because these two are not green, we went ahead with a great spread, right? Bull put spread, where even if stock stays somewhere in between, also we'll make profits. Or even if it goes a little bit down, also we'll make profit. If it moves all the way above 80, we'll make a lot more profits. So there are more ways we can make profits. Your profits will be less, but your risk also will be less when you take a bull put spread. If you buy the calls, immediately it should start going up. If you buy the puts, immediately it should start going down. When you do bull put spreads or bear call spreads, even if they go up or down or if they stay choppy also, we can make profits. So overall, at a high level, it is still looking good to go long, but it can make some little up and down moves because your smaller time frames are still bearish. So, yeah, but we'll make profits in some time. Right? Let's look at, so now we got WA fair, we got a buy signal, right? If you look at RSI, it is completely green. So 3, 5, 10 is completely green, which is good. Then let's go one by one. So our top trend gave the buy. Your swing cloud is blue. Your day trading cloud is green, which is good, right? Also, it is above EMA 200. So within the top trend indicator above EMA 200. It is overall the stock is bullish because you can see the channel is pointing towards the upside. So when your channel is pointing towards the upside, that means the overall trend is bullish. Stock is trending upside. Yeah, above EMA 200, above support. There was a resistance earlier, but again it is trying to go up. Maybe this time it may break this resistance and go all the way till this resistance. So from top trend, it is looking good. Let us look at price pulse. It is bullish. But the problem is, right? You have a discount area. This is our midpoint. This is our sell zone. So we are close to the sell zone. So generally, always it is better to buy, right? Yesterday we bought the calls here and we made nice profits, right? Around the discount area. It quickly went all the way up. But now it is close to the discount. So there way it may go a little bit up, but not huge movement because it is close to the sell zone. So yeah, it is little risky, right? You may not make much you may make some small gains, but not huge gains because we are close to the sell zone area. So all these are looking good. Uh, Again, if we want, we can always check with our scanner to see. Wayfair is showing around 1.9 CP ratio, which is not great, but okay. But we have much better opportunities compared to Wayfair, right? For example, if we look at AIG, Billy, right, the number of buyers are a lot higher. Here, for every one seller, approximately 1.9 buyers. So there are better opportunities. So let us avoid taking this one. KWeb is like an ETF for all the Chinese stocks. Just like SPY for US 500 top stocks. In the same way, KWeb is for all the Chinese stocks. All the Chinese stocks are moving good. So it made a huge move nearly from, right, nearly 50, 60 cents it moved. Now it went to the top. It is trying to drop now. So again, as I mentioned, overall the trend is bullish. It is one of the good stocks today. So instead of buying a puts here, it may come somewhere to the midpoint and start going up again, or it may come here, touch this one, and start going up again. So we have to wait for the buy signal on the K web. Whenever we get a buy signal, it is best to buy the calls at that point of time. So we can wait for a few more minutes to get the calls. And GBTC is like an ETF for cryptos, Bitcoin. Again, it went all the way up today. Now there is a pullback. If it comes somewhere here, we have a strong support. If it comes here and then starts going up, we can buy the calls. So JD, we got a buy signal. It went all the way up. Now there is a sell, but overall trend is bullish. Overall, your momentum is bullish. So we'll wait for the buy, right? It may come little bit down and again it will start going up. So that is where we want to catch instead of going against the trend. There is a sell order block here, but still, because the overall trend is still bullish, it will come little bit down and then start going up. At that, so whenever we see a buy signal, we can enter the calls on JD. This time again, it will go till here, or it may break this resistance and go all the way to the top. So we are waiting for buy signal on JD. We are waiting for buy signal on KWeb. And generally, most of the other stocks, like if we go to PDD, it went all the way up. We got a sell signal. It may come till here. Your swing cloud will always act as a support. It may come, touch this, and then start going up. So if we get a buy signal on PDD, we can enter PDD calls. So if you don't have an alert, you can just create an alert. So PDD also same thing. And most of the other Chinese stocks also might be in the same similar scenario, right? Because your ETF, so Baba also moved all the way up. If we get a pullback, right, it is close to the top. We don't want to buy at the top. If it comes little bit down and touch this swing cloud, and if we get a buy, we can enter the calls on Baba. So we are basically waiting for buy signals. Same thing with Chewy also. It went all the way up from 26 to 26.8. Now there is a pullback. It may come touch the swing cloud and then start moving up, or it may come here and then start moving up. So whenever we see the buy signal, we can enter calls on Chewy. So you got a sell signal on crude oil, right? If you look overall, momentum is bearish. Your time frames are also mostly they are bearish, right? Your swing cloud is bearish. Your day trading cloud is red color. This is orange color. So there is a high possibility for crude oil to go and touch this support. So when crude oil goes down, then USO is the corresponding ETF for crude oil. So your USO also will go down. So we can again go check here. So you can see USO is very bearish, right? Nearly 5,000 buyers for 23,000 sellers. CP ratio is 0.2. Right? That means it is very bearish. So that is good for puts, buying puts. In the same way, if you want to see for crude oil, right? So that you can take for your platform trading. You can enter futures and then you can go and see NQ is bearish, crude oil is 1.27 sellers for 335 buyers, 0.3. right? If anything below zero point 0.5, that is good for short positions. Anything above 2, generally good for call, right? For example, silver is good for long position. RB is good for long position, or Bitcoin is good for long position. NKD is good for long position. Others, right, whichever are in red and below zero point 0.5, they are good for short positions. So we can go ahead and buy the puts for USO, and also at the same time you can buy the uh, we can also buy shorts for crude oil. Uh, yeah, basically, so now the order got filled at around 75.15. So if I want, you can put some stop loss above this fair value gap, and your target can be somewhere here. You can put your target, may come all the way here. So you don't need to keep watching it. There is a hyper, right? Overall, your momentum is bearish. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes is very bearish. So you may take $100 loss, or you may make $200 profit or more. So no, same thing. We can go and USO, right? Your day trading cloud is red. Your swing cloud is orange. It is overall a bearish sticker. Momentum is bearish. Your trend is bearish. Your scanner is telling that it will go down. So there is a high possibility we can make profits, right? One is you can sell the 76 call or something, you can collect the premiums. Sorry, yeah, 76 call, right? When something is bearish, you can buy the puts or you can sell the calls. If you are selling the 76 call or 76.5 call, you are telling that you will sell them the stock at 76.5 or 76. Right? There is a high possibility for stock to go stay below 76 by end of today. So if it stays below 76, whatever premium you collected is completely yours. Right? For example, let me see what is the premium for this USO. Yeah, for today it is approximately $25, $26 you can collect. So if stock stays below 76, all the premium collected is completely yours. Right? Or you can always buy the August 21st. We can buy the puts. 77 put we can buy. Around $1.7. 77 put for August 21st. So US was 77 put for August 21st at 1.7, 1.72. So if it goes all the way here, we may easily make some 30-40% gains. Right? It is below EMA 200. Your swing cloud is red. Your day trading cloud is red. Your complete RSI is red. Your higher, all the higher time frames are red. Your scanner showing that. Right? Scanner is showing zero point 0.2. Right? Only for 5,000 buyers, 23,000 sellers. So there's a very high possibility for this to drop all the way somewhere here, because same day expiry will have a high theta decay, right? Suddenly, if it just be if it stays choppy, we may lose. That's why instead of taking today's expiry, we bought the 21st August 21st expiry. So your risk is low. It already made 40, $30, $40 with your crude oil short. So if you have 20 performance accounts, that is nearly $400, $600 profit already. So if it goes all the way down, even if you make 100, $150, that is nearly $2,000 profit, right? So by looking at the same chart, at the same time, you can trade stocks, you can trade options, right? For example, now you can go and even short, if you want to short USO, and you don't need to have your own money or own accounts. There are a lot of prop firms, even for stocks and options also, which you can use. You can trade uh, stocks and options and prop firms also, where you look for the confidence. And once you get the confidence, you can trade on them. So without using your own money also, you can make money. Let's look for more opportunities. We got a K-web, we got a buy alert. So there was a small pullback and then it started moving up. So if you see K-web, nearly 196,000 buyers for 96,000 sellers. CP ratio is about 2. So K-web is looking good for calls, right? We have another indicator, which is like a T4, right? Again, if you want more and more confidence, Right? If you're a low risk trader and you want to enter the perfect setups. So whenever stock is above the cloud, that means it is very good for long positions. Whenever stock is below, right, you can see some cloud here. If you want, so we got a buy signal here. This will be your stop loss. It went all the way up, and as of now, it is still showing bullish. Right, your cloud is green for next. So it is telling that your K wave can go further up. Right now we are here, so there is a high possibility for. Well, let us look for USO. So your cloud is red. So overall your cloud is red. So there is a high possibility for it to drop. Generally, if you get a sell signal, so the buys may be very small, so it can drop further. So it is telling that it can go more down, and then there can be some bullish. So we can. So whenever your cloud is red, and they are generally good for short positions. Whenever your cloud is green, they are good for long positions. So yeah, we can enter calls for KW for coming Friday. I'm entering 27 calls. Around 36 cents. KW 27 call at 36 cents for next week. Cloud is red here. Tesla gave a sell signal. You can go to scan and see what is happening with Tesla. So Tesla, right? It went all the way to the top. Okay, there is a pullback. Touched the swing cloud. So if we get a buy signal, we can go ahead and buy the calls for Tesla, right? Or if it comes all the way here, that is much better, right? You have nearly 334.4 buy order block. So a huge buy order block. If it comes little bit down, much better opportunity. Now we also got buy on PDD. So Tesla got nearly 2.5 CP ratio. That means for every 86,000 sellers, we have 219,000 buyers. So there is a high possibility for Tesla to go up, but we'll wait for the buy signal because right, you have still 135 are red here, right? And also it is in a sell. So whenever we get a buy, and if these turn to green, then we can buy the Tesla calls. Or it may come all the way here. That will be very good opportunity. It can immediately bounce back. So we can wait for the buy signal on Tesla. Meantime, let us look at PDD. Again, PDD can come here and then start moving up. Earlier we saw that in the scanner, silver has a lot of buyers. Similarly, when silver is bullish, if you see this will be showing more number of sellers, so we can avoid it. So we are waiting for buy signal on Baba, buy signal on Billy. Once they start moving, a PDD, all of your K-web also will start moving, and we can make profits on all the Chinese stocks. Tesla also, we are waiting for the buy signal. Yeah, we got a buy signal on Tesla. It's the same thing. It's a bit bouncing up. Either we can buy a Tesla calls or we can also do a bull put spread. Still, this 3 minutes is bearish. You can see like I did 217.5 and 215 bull put and collected $130 for today. 217.5. So selling 217.5 and buying 215. So if Tesla stays above 217.5, then all the money you collected will be yours. So based on the scanner, there is a high possibility for it to go above 217.5. So Tesla 217.5 put. So we are selling 217.5, buying to 215 and collecting 130 per contract. Right? And if you want to buy the calls, you can buy next week calls. Next week, 217.5 calls around 5.6. I'm doing trade spread for Baba, selling 85 put and buying 83 bull put and collecting $110 for next Friday. As you can see, the CP ratio 6.4. We got a buy signal. Everything is bullish. Everything is bullish. And we got a 43,000 buy order block here. That means a lot of buyers are, big players are buying it. It can break this resistance. It has a high possibility to go all the way till this $85 target. right? Because we are already holding Tesla, Baba, and other things. Yeah, once we book profits on them, we can take more positions. Tesla should go back to 217 to 18. Buying JD 28.5 call for August 23rd, around 6.63. RSI, everything is green. Trend is completely green. Came, touched the swing cloud and started bouncing up. If you see the scanner, JD has approximately 2.4, Baba is 2.3, KWeb is 2.0, VDD.
or it partially fell.
So yeah, JD is making more profits. So as JD moves up, KWeb also will make nice profits. Tesla bull put spread is already nice gains, and Tesla calls also will move into profits. We have more time for Tesla. We should see 219, 220 on Tesla either by today or Monday. So yeah, that's it everyone. So yeah, we need to once we take a strong setup, we don't need to worry even though there is a small drop either on Tesla or on JD. We know that, right? Because we are not just looking at one indicator, we are looking at different things. We are looking where the big market players are buying. So right, this made nearly just with 10 contracts, it made nearly $200. Tesla bull put spread made nice profits. KWeb will make nice profits. In the same way, right? USO it went up, but again by Monday we may see nice profits on that. So if we are taking for a long expiry, then there is a reason. If we think that today it might go up and down, we took next week's or Monday's. So yeah, that's how we are making 90-95% success. I'll post the remaining alerts in the options channel, or right, whatever we took today, I'll post in the US equities whenever we are closing them. And yeah, if I see any other good setups, I'll post in the options channel. So, okay, you can use the same for stocks, options, India stocks, currencies, forex. We can make profits with any instrument on any time frame. We use the same strategy where you set up the alerts. Whenever you receive an alert, you check like, okay, is it looking good in price pulse? Is it looking good in top trend? And if you see that multiple indicators are giving a similar notification, similar uh, thing, then we can either buy the calls or puts, or if everything is looking very good, then we can buy the calls, right? If everything is looking green, we went ahead and bought the JD calls. If something is right, we don't see 100% confluence, but 80%, 70, 90, 85%, then we can go with the bull put spreads or bear call spreads. If everything is red, we can buy the puts. If it is not complete red here and there, we don't have confluence, we can do the bear call spreads. So like that, by looking at the confluence, by looking at the setup, we can decide whether to go with the same day expiry, whether to go with next week expiry, whether to go with calls, puts, or whether to uh, yeah, do bull put spreads, bear call spreads. And yeah, if we follow the strategy, if we follow the proper entry criteria, then yeah, 90% we can make gains every day. Right? This week you can watch all the recordings from the last 20-30 days. Right? We are making 80 to 90% success with our trades. There might be some sudden news or something which might uh, yeah, that 10%, or sometimes we may think like to book profits more, we may not book small profits. So there might be some reversals, but 85 to 90% success in trading is huge, right? So even if you make 10, 15%, 20% on 9 trades, even if you lose one trade, will be still green if you use a consistent position size. So if you put a specific amount for every trade, you win 8 or 9 trades, you make 20% on each. That is 20 into 9, 180. Even if you lose one trade fully, that is 100%. So at the end of the week, you will be 80% up. You will make 80% profits on your position size. So if your position size is, let us say, $5,000 for every trade or $1,000 for every trade, so you will be end up around $2,000 at the end of the week. Right? JD is moving more. Um, if it breaks this resistance, it can go all the way to $29. But because there is a resistance here, we took 80% profits. We kept 20%, so that if it breaks, we can hold it for more. Or if we see that it is dropping, then we can close the remaining 20%. Yeah, if anyone have any questions, please post in the chat. Yeah, please post in the chat window. If you have any questions, please post in the chat. Yeah, we are holding US for puts because overall it is swing trade. You can use Heikenaishi candles or normal candles. Anything is fine. Bull put spreads, you can call the customer service and you can tell that you have experience in spreads. They will give you permissions for the bull put spreads. Yeah, generally most of the platforms will have E-Trade or Fidelity. Every platform will have these. RC scan values will be refreshed for every 5 minutes. Yeah, sure, Teja. We'll do a setup session today. If anyone missing any indicators, I'll add those indicators. I was away last 2 3 days. I'm back in Houston, so we'll do a setup session. Yeah, platform wise, definitely, I think or swim, which is like basically Charles Web is good. That's one of the best trading platforms where you can trade all stocks, options, futures, everything in one place. Yeah, I'll add the YM to the RC scanner. Right. Until that time, if you want, you can always use the custom. You can go to custom and you can add one of the options as YM. Maybe I will remove one of the existing tickers and then I will add YM in that place. Yeah, NQ became bullish. ES is bullish. Platinum is bullish. Yeah, crude oil is still bearish. I know it bounced back, but we can hold it. We can hold the USO for Monday. We may see a big drop. So yeah, if you follow a systematic approach, right, whatever you do trading, then yeah, 80 90% will be profitable. Right? We are not just Tesla. We should have waited right for that big buy order block, but we would have made a lot more gains. Right? Yeah, we took the buy here. It came a little bit down and again started going up. But I think yeah, that's fine. So if it comes, it will make nice profits by Monday. We should see 219.6. If it breaks this, then it can go all the way to 219.6, and that's why we took the calls for the next week. Right? We took a bull put spread. If it goes about 217.5, then all the premium we collected will be completely ours. But because there is a resistance here, we booked some profits, and on the remaining 20%, we can wait. If it goes all the way to the top, then the entire premium, right? If Tesla stays about 217.5 by end of today, all the premium collected will be yours. Even if it stays somewhere here, most of the premium will be yours. Even if it goes little bit down, it will be ours. So that is the advantage when we buy the bull put spreads. You can make money in different ways. If it stays at the same place, we'll make money. If it goes up, we'll make more money. If it goes little bit down also, we'll make more money. Only if it drops so much, that is where uh, we will have a loss. Otherwise, we can make money in different. So there are more way, right? For calls, definitely they should immediately start going up to make nice money. For puts, immediately they should start dropping. Whereas bull put spread, even if it goes up and down also, we can be profitable. So that's why we took the bull put spread for Tesla. For today and for next week, we bought the calls because by next week, right, we are expecting it to go all the way to, right. Again, you have complete bullish momentum. Trend is overall bullish. 3 minutes became bullish. 5 also should turn to green. And once it breaks this, it will go all the way to the top. Bull put spread means always you have to sell the higher puts and buy the lower puts. We sold 217.5, we bought 215. Yeah, we are holding Baba, we are holding everything. Tesla is moving good. Today morning itself, I mentioned that all the Chinese stocks are good, right? So that's why we bought the KWeb, right? KWeb is an ETF for all the Chinese stocks. So if all the JD, Baidu, PDD, if all of them start going up, then KWeb will move high. So that's why we bought. So we are holding Baba, we are holding JD, right? 20% of JD. We are holding 20% of Tesla bull put spreads. We are holding the Tesla calls. So yeah, most probably it should go right. It broke the resistance. There was some sell order block because there are more number of buyers. It is able to break that. And if it can hold, then it can go all the way to the top. Now that resistance disappeared, right? That means there are more buyers than the sell orders. So that sell order block got disappeared. So if buyers can take, right, most probably there is huge buyer bullish momentum. Lot of bullish. Overall trend is bullish. So it can go all the way to Yeah, generally if NQ starts going up, then all the top tech stocks will go up. You can take gains on the bull put, Tesla bull put. Because for Tesla bull put, today is the expiry, so you can take profits on them. And because once you have such a big move, there will be again some small drop, and again it will start going up. It may touch this, and again it will go up. So calls we can hold, and bull put spread we can take profits. Yeah, we have time until next week. So KWeb we can hold, right? Because Tesla we took for today's expiry. That's why we are just booking because we made nice profits on bull put spread, nearly 30%, 40%. We can take profits. So all these indicators are custom indicators. So if anybody would like to subscribe to all these indicators, you have to go to in Telegram, you have to go to a bot called ninja underscore apex underscore bot. And then you have to select a trading view plan, which will give you access to all these indicators. Then you can trade stocks, options, futures, cryptos, India stocks, currencies, anything, right? We use the same strategy, right? Whichever are bullish or whichever are bearish, you create a notification. Whenever you receive a buy or sell notification, we need to check with the confluence. And if we see that confluence, then we can enter the trades. If the confluence is very good, we can buy the calls or puts. If the confluence is 75-80%, we can take the bull put spreads or bear call spreads. Yeah, KWeb has more potential to go up. If you see KWeb, we have, if it breaks this, it can go all the way to the top. As right, everything is green. Everything is green here. And your JD, all the Chinese stocks are still going up. Baba is going up. JD, PDD. So that's why we are holding AWeb for more profits. Yeah, we should have taken, but because we already had multiple positions, I did not take PDD or Baidu. Baidu is as of now, you can see a buy order block, but there is no major sell order block here. So there is a possibility for it to go further high. SE is also in profits. We took the SE bull put spread that is also in profits, but still it can go up. Right? Everything is green. Everything is green. So you can hold it may go all the way till 80, 80.2 something. So except the USO put 77 put, all the other trades which we took are in nice profits. USO we have until 21st, August 21st, and we may see a drop. Crude oil started dropping already. It can drop further. So if it breaks this support, it can come all the way to the bottom. Then your USO will make nice profits. It came down and then bounced up. Now again it is dropping. So as of now, you can see everything is bearish. Everything is bearish. So yeah. No, yeah, all the trades will make profits. Just we need to wait with patience. Whatever we took. No, I won't be doing live trading sessions for the indicator. So if I have any new members, I may do some live session. I may do only for a limited period of time. The options premium channel, if you have access to that, you have to, right, because I may not, right. MG will share some trades. I will share some trades. All you will have a lot of alerts there. All those alerts will not be shared to the bots channel or indicator channel. So it is up to you. If you learn the indicators and if you think like you don't need access to options, you can come out. But don't expect that every trade we share there will be sharing in the indicators channel because I was not there last 2 3 days. I am taking more time today. But generally, yeah, right after maybe a week or so, I may do live session for only for options premium members, because by that time you know how to use the indicators, when to enter, when to exit. Yeah, setup session will help on how to create accounts for futures, or how to create the prop from accounts, all those things. So today, maybe around 3 p.m. Central, or 3 p.m. might be too early for few members. I'll do a setup session at around 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Central. So any new members or any old members, if they need any support with any of the indicators, we'll help them with all the either trading view or ninja trader. All those setup will help them. Yep, that's it, everyone. So any trades which we took, generally the best time for futures is morning 6 Central to 11 a.m. Central. That is the best time. So if you don't have any major news event on that day, then you can take from 6 to 8:30. It will be less volatile. That is a low risk time where they will just move in one direction, especially ESNQ or RTY, YM, UB, ZB, 6 to 8:30. If you have any major news event on that day, 7:30 a.m. Central is where generally you will have major news events. On that day, you have to stop trading at 7:30, because whenever there is a major news, right, like job reports or ADP payroll reports or any CPI, PPI, such type of things, then there can be huge volatility at that point. Suddenly it can move up 20, 30 points or drop 20, 30 points. On those days, you have to stop at 7:30 and wait for 10, 15 minutes, and again you can start trading. So generally 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. is best for all the indices like ESNQ, RTY, YM, UBZB, and evening 8 to 10 p.m. is good for all the metals like gold, silver, platinum, copper. That is the best time to trade metals. And if you're from India or from any other country, Europe is also best time frame. There won't be huge volatility. There will be less volatility, and if you follow the strategy, easily you can make nice profits during Europe time frame. But yeah, for if you are in US, it might be difficult to get up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Central, but that is also a low risk time frame to trade futures. I'll send it in the right that account setup session in the premium, right, indicators premium channel, where yeah, we'll share the Zoom call, and then we'll help all the members with all the setup needed for Ninja Trader. Or so for trading view, we have to manually click on buy and sell buttons. Whereas for Ninja Trader, you can enable algos on the most bullish stickers, most bearish stickers. You can enable the algo, and algo will take care of whenever there is a buy, it will automatically do the buy. And you should not use, especially if you use NQ You should not use minis. Instead of mini, you have to use a micro. Right? You can trade with the two MNQs or two MES or two crude oil, two MCL or two MGC, so that your risk will be low. Right? If you have a 50K prop firm account, because suddenly there will be sudden volatility with these quick moving tickers like NQ or crude oil. So it can make huge gains or big loss when you trade with minis. But when you trade with micros, your risk will be minimal. So you may make small gains, but you will be consistently making gains most of the time. It won't, because you have tight stop loss rules, tight trail stop loss rules with prop firm accounts. So trading with minis, and unless you manually trade, you are completely focused. You can do manual trading. Otherwise, you better use the algos, and algos will take the trades. And if you want, you can close, exit, or yeah, close the trades manually, or you can just let algo do it. You have to just look at most bullish, most bearish future stickers on the day, and then just enable the Prism algo or Spectrum algo. There are different algos, right? Because generally we do few options and stocks during this time. I'm not doing a lot of demos on Ninja Trader, but yeah, I'll start doing some demos on Ninja Trader also, where you have to just enable it and then enable on MNQs, MES, MGC, MCL, two micros. Then at the end of the day, you will have some $100, $120 without much. You don't need to keep watching the charts throughout the day. So it is right. Either you can use trading view, the advantages, you can use it for stocks, options, India stocks, currencies, everything. Ninja Trader, the advantage is you don't need to keep watching the screen. You have to just enable the algos, but you have to enable using the micros. Algos will take the trades, but you cannot use Ninja Trader for stocks or options, right? It is mainly for futures, because Ninja Trader, unless you pay another $100, you cannot yeah, look at stocks and other things. So mainly, yeah, trading view, you can also combine multiple indicators. You can look at the confluence. When you get a confidence, you can take the trades. Whereas algos, it is mainly each algo has a logic. Based on that logic, it will automatically do the buy and sell. So you cannot combine multiple algos together. So that is the so everything has its own advantages and disadvantages. If you have time, if you are more of a full-time trader, or you can spend 1 or 2 hours every day between 9 to 11 a.m. Central, TradingView is the best one for you, right? Because you can use it for stocks, options, futures, everything. If you are right, you are a busy professional, you don't have a lot of time, then uh, you better use the Ninja Trader for your trading. So you just use two micros, enable the algos, because NQ will it will come down again, it will go up, right? For example, let me show you. For example, you got a buy signal, it will take a buy. Again, you got a sell signal, it will take a sell. Again, you got a buy, it will take the buy. So with micros, your risk is minimal. Even though suddenly there is some big candles, your risk is minimal when you trade with micros. You got a buy, there is a big buy order block, it will take the trade. So it went all the way to the top. You would have made some hundred, right? From 55, 56 to 55.80. With with two MES itself, it is nearly $100, $150. So without you, because when you manually trade, sometimes emotions come into play. Whenever you see some small profits, we'll take the profits. When algos are doing the trading, they will wait until the actual sell. So now there is a buy signal. Until there is a sell signal, it will wait. Right? We may once we make 100, 200, we may stop here. We may take profits. or when we are losing, we may hold the trade thinking that it will go up again. So whereas algos, they will, right, they don't have any emotions, because emotions is the major thing which will make retail traders to lose in the trading, because it is difficult to manage the emotions when you are trading, right? You feel when we see small profits, we'll book them, or when we see loss, we don't book them, we'll hold for longer time. Whereas algos, they don't have emotion, so whenever there is a buy, they take the buy, they will wait. Whenever there is a sell, they will take the sell. Again, there is a buy, again they will take it. Until there is a sell signal, they will wait, right? Even Tesla also, I think many of you got panic when it started dropping, right? That is the problem with manual trading. Suddenly you see a red candle after you take a buy, you get panic. But because we know, right, we before taking the trade, we saw that overall there is bullish momentum, overall trend is bullish. There was some big buy order blocks. There, right? There are a lot of buyers. So we held on to the trades. We held on to the bull put spread. We held on to the calls because there was a strong setup. So we looked at the entry criteria before we took the signal. So we were confident, even though it went down, even though it was in some 10%, 20% loss, we held on to it. Now it made nice profits, right? Calls also will make nice profits in some time. So it is, especially if you're a new trader, it is more difficult for you to, right? Immediately you see a red candle, you get panic. You close with loss, immediately you close it, it will start moving up. That's what happens to most of the new traders. Right? When you take a stop loss, immediately it will make huge profits. Or whenever you wait, thinking that it will move up, it will go further down. So that is the problem with most of the retail traders. So unless, well, yeah, right, once you get experience, you know that okay, even though there is a small pullback, it will still go up because there is a lot of, right. You are above EMA 200, and everything is bullish. Everything is bullish. So we held on to the trade. But yeah, if you don't have that experience, then algos will help you, right? There might be some small trades where you may make loss, right? For example, there is a sell here, there is a buy here. You might have made small loss, but overall, at the end of the day, you will be profitable because your buy will give you profit. So your losses will be small, your profits will be big. This is a sell trade. It went down, it made some profit. And then there is a buy trade, then sell trade. So these trades might have given loss. Again, this buy trade will give big profits. So that is the advantage with algos, where your emotions will not come into play. You have to just enable the algo, let it run, then algos will take the trades. So it is up to you based on your experience, or either you can use the algos or you can use the indicators, and you can look at the confluence. And once you feel that, right, because, right, we are not just going with one algo. If top trend is giving a buy, we are not just going with buy. We are looking at two, three different indicators. When we see that, okay, this is looking good, this is looking good, this is looking good, scanner is showing lot of buyers, then we got the confidence, okay, Tesla will go up, or KWeb will go up, or this SE will go up. So so it is like when you go to a doctor, if he tells something, you are checking with another one or two doctors to confirm if it is really a problem. In the same way, when you want to buy or sell, you are not just depending on one indicator. We are looking at confidence from different indicators, and then once you get the confidence, we are entering the trade. So your success will be much more, right? 85, 90% or more. Um, yeah, your Tesla calls are making nice profits now. Yeah, Tesla can reach 219. That's why we are holding our calls. Yeah, so that's it, everyone. So I'll send an invite for the setup session, and yeah, you can watch live recordings. Right, every trade we are taking in the live session, I'm taking at the same time like you are taking. So if we follow the systematic approach, then yeah, we'll make 85 to 90% of the time. Right? Retail traders generally lose 90% of the time because they buy at the top, they sell at the bottom. Whereas when you use a systematic approach, we can buy when the big players are buying, we can sell when the big players are selling. We can follow confluence of multiple indicators. We can be successful most of the time. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining in. And yeah, if I see any other good setups, I'll share in the options channel. Yeah, I know, Billy, all the Chinese stocks are looking good, but right when you take too many positions, suddenly if there is some sudden news or something, it will be difficult. So better you, right, every day you take three, four, five trades, make nice profits, right? $300-400 every day is a good side income, or it can replace your full-time income if you make $300-400 every day. So with Tesla calls, even with 10 contracts, it is nearly $200-300 profit now. With the others also, we made nice profits. Yeah. Okay, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye.